Welcome, Scorpio, to your love reading. This is a new era, and my name is Emma. Your love reading starts today here on the 1st of December. Happy Christmas month. It's so awesome. I love Christmas. I've set the date, or the time frame rather, for your love reading starting on the early December to early January. So it's for the upcoming 4 weeks. It's basically when this awesome full moon is also taking place, because it started yesterday, this cycle. I did a full moon reading if you want to check it out. It's the cycle between the 30th of November till the 30th of December. So big changes can happen within those 4 weeks due to a lot of different things. So let's see what's going on for you in your love story. I'm going to start with the mystical wisdom, just get an overall picture of what's going on. Charming. A bit dry. So what do we have for Scorpio, please? What's going on for Scorpio? There you go. So I did the full moon reading as I said, but I think no, I don't think this was Scorpio. I think it was, well, just read into it as it is today. So we see a beautiful relationship on the bottom here. It's a couple that is very, very close to each other. And we have two wolves, and we have some musical instrument. We have a lot of butterflies, which speaks about major transformation. It's a bit down in the valley. I don't know if that is a song, Down in the Valley. There's something about down in the valley. It's a bit dark here. A lot of woods, a lot of forest, a lot of very nature feel. And obviously it's a nature feel always with this card, but I don't often get that from this card, which is very interesting. But today I do. I get a lot of nature feeling. So maybe you need to go out in nature a bit more. Maybe you are in nature a lot. But it's a very beautiful natural flow and beautiful love there on the bottom. The card is called Money, Find a Way to Abundance. So it can really represent money, but for this love reading, it probably represents energy. Just a lot, find more energy and find more abundance. It's a wish fulfillment there on top as well. So let's see with the normal decks here what is coming out. We're going to deepen this message. So what do we have for Scorpio for their love story, please, for the upcoming month? Month of December is crazy. Like we're already in December 2020. What do we have for Scorpio and their love story? There you go. Scorpio. Rest and reconsider. So to me, this looks like you've been on a very long journey. A very long journey, and it's like you're resting amongst all those. It's like you're up in the mountains, because behind it we have this beautiful valley. We have down in the valley. What's up with that? I think that's maybe for just a couple of people, a message, a specific message. So this is like you sitting down with your backpack there. You're just taking a little bit of a break and rest and reconsider. We're going to go deeper and find out what this is all about. But definitely you seem to be on a journey, a long journey, and you're sitting down for a well-needed rest. Number 9 there speaks about endings. We're ending a cycle and moving into something new. It's also a purple border, so it's very much about your spiritual growth right now. Together with that card, refusing to see came out. It is around, so conversations and communication in relationships. And this is very much the third eye, focused in on the third eye and your crown chakra. So this third eye is really open, is what I feel. It's really activated, as is your crown chakra. So it's very, like, you're very in alignment with the universe, or rather I should say that the channel is very clear, it's very open, it's very in tune with the universe. But it's like, I want to say, where are you? Where are you in it's like, I'm not gonna say people would kill for having this type of channel, but you are very in tune, you're very connected, but still I feel that, like, there's messages that's being given to you, there's insight that is being given to you, and you're sort of, for some reason, not, maybe even on purpose, not wanting to see it right now. So we're for sure going to go deeper and find out what this is about. And then we have this awaiting results, which is very beautiful. The card in itself is all about how you tweak your own energy to get what you want. Meaning, how you are working on yourself, which can be a bit exhausting. Like, you really are working on yourself. You really are putting your best foot forward. And you see the roots from the ground up there, how you really are planting down, like, the seeds in the ground and have it grow. And this is you that is growing. And, like, you shift and change so many versions of yourself to fit the outer world. Not that you're changing for others, like not that you're behaving in a way so that it fits others. That's not what I'm talking about. But with this card is all about like how you want to change your inner energy so that you can have a different result on the outside, if that makes sense. And it seems like you've been doing a lot of work with yourself, on yourself, to have that special relationship come into your life. You understand that you need to change the inner energy in order for the outer energy to show up in a different way. And you've been doing a lot of work around that to attract the most beautiful relationship. And now it's like you're waiting for the result to come in. You're waiting for the final verdict to see, like, what is it now that you're attracting, because you have done so much work on yourself. So we're going to first clarify this rest and consider and refusing to see, as they are coming out together. So can we clarify these two cards, please? It's almost like, no, I give up. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to do this. I don't know what it is that you don't want to see, though. So it might just be that life or relationships has taken a bit too many tolls on you, and you don't. Okay. Okay, I got stopped in my tracks here because it was not what I was expecting to come out. And perhaps that's it. From the standpoint that you're in right now, you do not expect what's going to come. You think there's going to be a different outcome, but it's not. It's love here. It is love here. And there's two birds. I love this. There's two love birds just singing away for each other. I love this. I haven't been drawn to say that or see that before, but that to me today and that to me today looks like two birds are watching each other, looking at each other, and just from the top of their lungs are singing their hearts out. And with birds also, for me, that's all about freedom and all about messages coming into you. And if we read on the bottom there, together, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So it seems like something has happened. It's a general reading, so it's really tough. And like, it could be 10 different outcomes. And usually Source is not giving me any information about that. So fill in the blank. What has happened recently, quite recently, either in a relationship that you now are separated from, And so at the moment you are single and you want to give up on this, like you're just tired and you want to leave it all behind, like it was a long journey and you just don't have the stamina right now. You don't have the energy. Okay. So we had a beautiful relationship on the bottom there, and it's like somehow, some way you need to find energy is what I ended to say with around this card with the money there. And two wolves being like, there's a lot of nature feel. So maybe you're just trying to find your way back by just connecting in with nature, being in meditation. This is like, okay, there might be a way, but I don't want to see it right now because I'm almost grieving, or I'm too exhausted or tired or disappointed. But with this card coming out, it's literally saying this relationship can be saved. Whatever has happened, we're just in a little bit of need of communication here. Clear communication. Open, honest communication. Do not hide anything away and just completely speak your truth. Whether this is you who messed something up or whether this is them messed something up, both of you need to just have a very, very clear communication at this time. It's love here. It's love between two beautiful people that on a normal day would just be so happy together. I think just the past got a bit of a hold of you. You're remembering a bit too much of the past, and so you are activating stuff that does not belong in this relationship. Okay, I'm even going to clarify. Can we clarify this Two of Summer, please? Clarify the Two of Summer, please. The Empress, number 3. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So it's really about feeling, take your power back. Do you see how self-confident she is? She's just oozing of confidence. She has the broadest and most secure solar plexus you ever saw. Like, she's so confident and she feels so worthy, and there's just sparks flying around her. I love how this is. Okay, so this on the bottom here, it looks like a little love heart, but it looks like a lock. It looks like there's a lock to it, like we need a key to unlock it. So if this, again, like, swap the characters around however this fits for you. If you feel like, no, your person needs a special key, your person needs to really bring it for you to open that heart up back up to your person, or if this is you who needs to bring a key to open your person's heart up due to various things that has happened. And there's a third story coming in here. So it might even be that you haven't done anything, they haven't done anything, but as I picked up from the other card is that this new found, so if you are just like starting to date somebody, or you're just starting to see somebody, it's like, and then an incident happens, or there's something, just this little tiny little insignificant thing is happening, but it activates something from your past that brings that insecurity back in you, or it brings memories back for you, and it's like you do not want to go down that route, and you try to get rid of it, but then it's activated, and now it's sort of a projection that goes out on your person, or it just brings the energy down, and you sort of confuse it with a new person. The new person has nothing to do with that past. So feel if that is your story, like, okay, yeah, I can make that make sense. Like, nothing really bad has really happened between me and my person, but it's like, it's a bit of a doomy gloomy energy here then you can just for sure know that that's your past just paying a visit. Do you say that? Paying a visit. Do you say paying a visit? Maybe you do. That's your past coming back. Your past is coming back and you do not like it. But the way to heal all of this, no matter what situation you're in, whether you screwed up something, whether they screwed up something, whether either of you are remembering the past and sort of activating a bit from the past into this now relationship, the way to reconnect with your person, the way to forgive your person, the way to have your person forgive you is to just step into your power. To almost for a day or two or for a week or two, even forget about the person. And I promise I'll give my heart on the table. So dramatic. I promise you that how the laws of the universe is working is that if you think that by releasing them and not thinking about them and not, you could be kind and send them a message and say, I'm just going to do me for a bit. I'm just going to tend to myself for a bit and get my shit in order. And then I'll be back. Just don't just ghost them. Just don't just disappear. But let them know what's going on. Open, real, honest communication. For some reason, I want to use the phrase "real talk." That's from. That's probably not from, but where I picked up that little, how they say that real talk is from the Smith family, the 3 generations of women. Grandma, mother, and daughter. They just, as soon as they feel like this is the real deal, they say real talk. For some reason, I want to use real talk. So use real talk. Be honest and open. Use that open communication. And Scorpio, you just need to go back but that's all anyone really can do. Find that Empress within you. It's not gender specific. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Find that Empress within you and just feel the confidence that you get the minute you start to release the troubles around you and your person and start to connect to your inner being. The connection with your inner being will fix this relationship. Okay, we have number 3 there. So 3 is all about passion and creativity and joy and fun. And you see this Empress, she's really, really confident. And I can't help but see that looks like an avocado, but maybe that's because I'm such a freak for avocados. Meaning I love them. I can eat 1 or 2 or 3 a day. So there's like a lot of health. Bring health to your body. Bring health to your mind. Bring health to your heart. If that's literally an avocado, or if this is like peace, or this is, you can bring peace to your heart by eating peas. Get it? Okay, moving on. We have awaiting results. So this is all about, and this makes more sense now when we got this message here through these first cards that, you can change and shift. Like you can so many times want to find new versions of yourself and work on yourself so that you will attract something more beautiful on the outside, like attract this beautiful love relationship. And at some point it can be a bit frustrating. And you can sort of need a bit more patience to see the results of what it is that you have done on the inside, what that's going to create on the outside. But you just need to stick to that, to then reconnect to that again, is what's coming out here. So we're going to clarify this waiting results. It's a number 7. So it's all about, it's a completion. You've done a really good job, Scorpio. And you know what? Everybody messes up. Everybody messes up. You're human. And if this is you messing up, you're human. If this is them messing up, they're human. So you just have to feel if there's enough love there. I'm not saying take any crap. I'm not saying if there's people being really mean to you, by all means, bye-bye. But if you feel like there's crap coming in because we're activating some old vibration that has nothing to do with the present, has nothing to do with the now, then maybe forgive a bit. So we have another 3 coming out here. We have actually two 2s and 2 3s on the table. And this for me is very much when you need to talk to somebody. This is you laying a new foundation. This is you trying to start over and find your footing, find your base again, find your ground. This could be you needing to do a little bit of groundwork as well, meaning you need to connect in with Mother Earth. You need to just sit in meditation and just feel connected in again. This Mama Bear and this Papa Santa Claus, I know the 3 of Winter in the traditional tarot probably means something completely different. Perhaps not. But for me, it's like Mama Bear shows up to support you. Papa Santa Claus shows up to support you. But what you need to do is to ask for that help, Scorpio. You need to ask for help. You need to share what's going on with you, with friends, close loved ones. If you feel like there's not one single person that would get what you're going through, maybe you would feel like you're being judged for several reasons, then speak to your angels, speak to your guides, put it down on a piece of paper. Just the fact that you get it out of your system and so that you can release from your body. Okay, I need another clarifier for that, please. Thank you. Yeah, the dreamer. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. So we had a tower moment in the back there, and the tower moment is talking about whatever this is that has happened. Something has happened that has shaken you a bit, but the dreamer is all about like the future, moving forward. And it's like you don't even walk this straight. It looks like, okay, so the tower moment happened, meaning there was an incident that shook you a bit, that changed things. And it was a bit dark in the beginning, you see that, and it becomes brighter and brighter and brighter. And as you're standing here, it's like you almost decide to not continue a straight path, but you just like walk across it. And I love this little doggy that is pointing you in the right direction. And the dog represents loyalty and friendship, trustworthiness, faith. You're on the right path. You need to trust yourself. You need to go inwards and have faith. Find that faith. And just continue on. This is the energy that you need to come back to. And you have it. You were on it. You have come full circle. Like because with this dreamer, there's a full circle here happening. And with this card, it sort of tells me that there's nothing, we're always evolving, we're always expanding, there's always expansion on our part. Like we continuously learn and grow and, move forward. There's just more and more and more. However, I feel around this particular situation, whatever you dealt with, whatever shite you dealt with in the past, whatever your karmic cycles were, whatever I don't know if I want to call them karmic relationships, but like catalyst relationships, whatever you learned from the past, the one major thing that you learned, like you probably have picked up that there is a theme for you. People tend to have a theme. Like, so in relationships, maybe the theme for you then was trust, because we have a lot of you needing to trust yourself here and trusting that results are going to come in, trust that this is a good relationship. Here we have that you should trust yourself. And others have like low self-esteem. It can be like whatever it is that you have been working on in terms of relationships. It's a full circle. So it feels like you've learned the lesson. It feels like you have learned to trust yourself. You even have learned to attract people that you feel like you can trust, if that makes any sense. Or if it's something else, like you attract people and all of a sudden your self-esteem is not taking a hit just because you meet somebody. You don't want to run and hide. You actually feel safe and secure and confident around your person. And so that's not a thing anymore. You work that through. And so that has come full circle, if that makes sense. So you don't have to work on that anymore. So anything like crappy like that comes up, that is from your past, and you shouldn't invite it in. There's no room for this new, for this old guest. This old guest has played their cards and they're not welcome anymore. Like, thank you for visiting. I learned a lot from you, but you need to go. Okay? And then we have this awesome energy on the table, the Empress, and we have a love relationship here that is really beautiful. But you can't have the past active and assume or expect or project onto other people your shite. You need to go and find that solitude. You need to go and fix that first, as do they. If you feel like, I have my ducks in a row, I know what I'm doing, it's not me here, it's them, then they need to fix their shit. Sorry for the harsh language. They need to go off and put themselves in balance again. And you can even say, like, you're so welcome back when you have organized your stuff and stop projecting that onto me. I love you so much, dear person. Welcome back when you dealt with your shit. Bye-bye. I know it's easier said than done in certain situations. It's still not true, though. So what else do we have for Scorpio here? It's like, oh, beautiful. Yeah, that was it. Blossom. So there's so much beauty that can come out of this. I just have to say, so some of you guys might be dealing with a pregnancy. And this pregnancy might be unexpected. And it takes a toll on the both of you. It has sparked this conversation that initially, for some of you guys, it's not a fun conversation. So perhaps this is you wanting to keep a baby. This is them wanting to keep a baby. This is you not wanting to keep this baby. That is them not wanting to keep this baby. This is just for a fair few of you. This is not the general message. That's just for a fair few of you. And so, but other than that, there's so much opportunity for growth here. There's so much opportunity for like, this is the Blossom card. The growth is enormous. We have the number 20, which in this 2020 year, and 20 is all about upgrade. It's the 2.0 version of yourself, and I talked a lot about that in the a lot, but I mentioned it in the, what is it called? Full moon reading. How this 2020 year is an upgrade. Like, we're going into 2021, and the lucky number 21 is all about then having the chance to then just have luck, straight on luck in your life every day. 2020 has been a constant upgrade. It's a constant 2.0 version. And I think most people can agree that this year has really tested our limits and tested our fears and tested our love. And it truly has been an upgrade. There's so much opportunity for blossoming in here to just have you come into your right element and fix this relationship. It's so much beauty. Like, there's so much opportunity here to make the right thing, to make it work, to put your fears aside and to put your ego, pride, and whatever is in the way aside, and just have this be the most beautiful maturing growth you've ever been through. It's so much opportunity. And you're not going to be the same that you were before this happened. Like, you have the person you were, like everybody that gets sick. You are a certain degree of healthy before you have some sort of infection or inflammation or sickness in your body. And then you get sick, and each and every cell of your body is asking for an upgrade. It asks to be healthy, and so it upgrades itself. And so when you get well, you're more well than you were well before you got sick. So the sickness is adding something. As does this. Can you say that? As does this. This does as well. Like, whatever you've been through, you're going to be stronger after this is all well and done. stronger than you were strong before this even started to happen. I'm going to move into the extended and see what else I can find about this situation. So if you feel like this is your story, the link to the extended is in the description box down below. There's a tiny little, maybe perhaps on that side, next to the title, tiny little arrow. You just click it and a curtain falls down and you have the link there to the extended reading. If not, then thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon, Scorpio. Take care.